For the 100% cheapest coins on the internet with reliable delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Saltals family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden video on the channel, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys how every single person watching this can glitch out EA and get yourself a beta code for Madden 22. Now, as you may or may not know, the Madden 22 closed beta is available right now. You can literally play Madden 22 early. I'm going to show you how every single person watching this video can get themselves a beta code by following these simple steps. Now, I was actually able to get myself a code by simply following the steps in the video. You will see exactly what I did. I'll give away that code at the end in case you guys aren't able to do this method effectively, so watch to the end of the video if you want a chance at getting that, and let's get into it. Now, as you guys can obviously tell, the face cam is not on. I'm literally recording this video on my phone right now on vacation, but the grind don't stop, boys. Essentially what that means is I can't show you guys how to put the beta code into your Xbox or PlayStation. I'd recommend you guys watch some other videos for that, because obviously I'm not on my console right now. Alright, so now let's get into the bread and butter of this method, boys, and the first thing we're going to do is we are going to help.ea.com, and this is where the magic is going to happen. Essentially what we're doing in this method is we're going to get in contact with someone from EA, we're going to tell them our code didn't work, and they'll simply give you a new one over the chat box, but you guys have to follow the scripts I show you guys in the video. Also, very big shout out to Dom G for posting this on his channel, and let's get into it. Alright, so you guys should be on the help.ea.com website. I'm going to put up screenshots of everything that I did and everything you guys are going to want to do so you can make sure you follow this method to a T. So you're on the site. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put in Madden 21 in the search bar. We're going by 21, we're not going by 22, and you're going to click search after you put in Madden 21. Okay, so once you filter down by Madden 21, here is what it's going to look like. You'll put in Madden 21, you put in whatever console you're on. You need a next-gen console to be able to play the beta. So if you have a lower version PlayStation or Xbox, you're not going to be able to play the beta. I know it's unfortunate, but it just is what it is. You also need to put in codes and promotions in the tab on the right side in the top corner, and there we go. Madden 21, PlayStation 5, codes and promotions. Now you guys are going to scroll down and you're going to click that big contact us button, and once you guys click that button, it is going to redirect you to a new page. Now on that new page, we already have our Madden 21 game in. I know it says Madden 21, not Madden 22, but that's what you guys are going to want to keep it as right there. You're going to have your platform, that'll already be set, and codes and promotions should also be set on the page. Now all we're going to click is we're going to click invalid code, and then underneath that it'll pop up saying select contact option, and you click select contact option. Now this is a very important part of the method, guys. If you are automatically logged into EA Help, you're going to want to log out. So if you see in the top right corner that you are logged in, you're going to want to hover over top of your name or your EA account. You're going to want to click log out. That is very important. As you guys will see on the screen right here, I'm going to put up another screenshot. You guys will see that if you are not signed in, it's going to say having trouble question mark, get help from an advisor without logging in, and that's what you guys want to do. You don't want to be logged in. It's just more effective to not be logged in. We also don't want to have our account with EA in case we're kerfuddling in here and they get upset with us. It's just better to be logged out, and the method is going to work if you guys are logged out. So you guys are then going to click get help from an advisor without logging in. Okay, now once you guys click that, you're going to be prompted with a new page, and this is kind of the final step before we get into the chat window with our EA Help agent. And as you guys can see, you can put in any name. I literally put in Drew Brees, and I put in a random email address. You don't need to have your real email address in there either. You're going to have to give them your real email later on so they can email you the codes and give you the codes, but that'll be once we're already in the chat box. So you can literally just put in any fake name. I literally put in Drew Brees, and they gave me the beta code. All I'm going to do is I'm going to click next, and we're going to automatically get prompted to get in contact with EA Sports. Now the last step is you actually have to put in a subject line. Doesn't matter what you put in, just put in like Madden 22 beta, and then click request live chat on that final page. After you do that, the chat window is going to open up in the bottom right corner of the screen, and now I'm going to show you guys the exact messages that I sent to EA to get myself this beta code. Alright boys, now this is where things get interesting. This is where things get spicy. You guys want to follow these exact steps and exactly what I write to ensure that you guys are going to get this beta code. So it's going to start off by saying welcome to EA Help. He's going to put in his name. This is going to be the same message that literally every single person is going to get. Simply put in the name, whatever fake name you went with, you can put in your real name. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but just whatever name you went with on that final page, make sure you put that name in there. I put in Drew because we're Drew Brees, as you guys know, and he says, pleasure to meet you, Drew. I hope you're doing well. How may I assist you today? Now, after he says that, here is where you guys are going to make sure you put in this exact script. I will leave this linked in the comment section, and I will leave it linked in the description. We're gonna say I'm doing okay or really anything along those lines. This is important. Say I signed up for the Madden 22 beta and got a emailed a code. When I tried to use the code, it had already been redeemed. Now after you say that, in another message, I gave him my code and I said, is there any chance I can get a new code? Now as long as you guys say those principal steps, you don't need to say word for word like I did. It could be suspicious if everyone's getting that exact same message. So maybe type it in your own words. Make sure you guys have those key points in it though. You're going to want to make sure you say you got emailed the code and it got redeemed. Those are two important things, and you also want to make sure that you say what the code was and you want to ask for a new one. Now after that, he's going to say, I see, no worries, I'll definitely assist you with your Madden 22 beta code. There should be photos on the screen as we are going through here. I say thanks, much appreciated. He accidentally sent something he wasn't supposed to. I believe that's kind of the script for how EA works. They put in the issue that's happening, then they talk about the troubleshooting steps, and then the resolution. He wasn't supposed to say that. My guy Mosin is messing up in the comment section and with the chat. I say no worries. You guys want to be nice to these people. You don't want to be rude because you want to make sure you're kind of on their good side, so you send them the code. Maybe add in some smiley faces as you go through the messages. I don't know, you guys don't need to, but again, you're going to want to be as nice as possible to these people, so I'm trying to be as nice as I possibly can. Thanks, much appreciated, no worries. We're trying to be nice as we go through the messages. Don't need to be too pushy and stuff like that. Now next page, as you guys will see, this is where things start to get very interesting. Now he's going to say, please provide me with your PSN ID and email on which the EA account is linked to. For a second I was like, what's my PSN ID? It's literally just your PlayStation name. So mine is SwiftTSF, whatever you guys have as your PlayStation name, that's going to work for you. And then put in your email address. This has to be your real email. I don't even think they look at the email that you put in on that other screen like a couple of minutes ago in the video, but this has to be your real email. Very important right there, because they are going to send you a code to your real email to make sure you're like a legit person before they give you the code in chat. Now he's going to say, thank you. May I know the code you received? We sent it earlier in the chat. We're going to send it again right here. Now this code, very, very importantly, it can be any code. It's literally just a random code you find. Just go on Twitter. You can follow my Twitter. I've actually given out a couple of codes on Twitter. Xerxes given out some codes, and a lot of people have given out beta codes on Twitter. Literally just put in any of the PlayStation codes. It has to be a code that's already been used, so just put in a random PlayStation code that you find on Twitter. There's so many out there circulating. You can really use whatever you want, so I put in a random code I found on Twitter. I should have mentioned that earlier in the video, but follow my Twitter. It'll be linked in the description. I believe I've retweeted a couple of codes. You can also check out Xerxes' Twitter and other Madden YouTubers, but put in the code you got there. Okay, now he says, thank you. I just sent you an email there. Can you please tell me the 6-digit code in it? This is basically just making sure that you're a real person, I'm assuming. I say, sure, let me check. And then I put in the code that he sent to my email. This isn't your beta code. This is like your EA confirmation code, I guess. He says, thank you, please allow me a moment. And I say, sounds good. Now, after I say sounds good, he's going to send me the code. He says, thank you for waiting. Here's the beta code that you can use. I have it blurred out in the video because we're actually going to be giving this away. And he says, let me know if you have any other questions. I say, that is all, thank you. And just like that, we have finessed the EA help chat into giving myself a free beta code. This wouldn't matter if I had signed up for the beta. You can do this no matter what, boys. So I would definitely recommend you guys do this. And like I said, we're going to give away the code we got. So if you are on PlayStation and you want the beta code that I got from EA right here, simply comment your social media that I can reach you down there. And in 2 days, I will be rolling a random comment and getting in contact with whoever is picked. You got to be subscribed to the channel. I'll be checking your sub. If you're not subscribed, you're not getting the code. Also, like the video, that is going to be optional, but that is the script, and that is the exact thing you guys want to follow to get yourself the code. Shout out to my guy Mosin from EA Help. We had a couple of stumbles along the way. He sent me the script he wasn't supposed to, but in the end, we were able to get ourselves the code, and EA doesn't even know that I did this because I wasn't even logged in with my account. So technically what I could do is I could go in there and I could get this code over and over and over again, and people are literally buying these beta codes on Twitter. You know, this could be an IRL code making method. You never know, but I would recommend you guys go ahead and get this code for you. Probably just do this once. You don't need to do this multiple times. Like I was saying, I got a code right here that I can give away. I have another one that I got in my email, and that is how you guys can do this, boys. And that's gonna do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Scroll down and leave a like if you did, and until next time, I am out. Peace. So